how to come back to reality in the middle of illusion? This is such a good question. And even if in the same time we don't have control on when and how this is going to happen, if God wants us to be identified, we will be identified. The amazing part of experience is this glimpse of the matrix, these moments where you finally see who you really are, when you forget for 20 minutes or 1 hour, maybe even one day. And how to get back to this space of awareness, how to get back to the space where everything is and nothing has to be different from what it is. My spiritual teacher, my guide, my coach, my mentor used to say something like, feel life instead of thinking life. We are so used to thinking life. We are so used to listen to our thoughts, interact with our thoughts, believe that we are our thoughts, and we are just so addicted to the narrative, so addicted to the story. We are so used to believe the story. What if, instead of living in the story and believing the story, we come back to the reality of the senses? The only real thing that actually exists is the sensation right here, right now. Free from interpretation and analysis and judgment and the mind. Just what is really true right here in the sensation. And this is a practice that I encourage you to try during your day. Every time you get lost in the experience, try to come back to the only real thing that is the senses. And it's not easy because, of course, the mind wants to come back and interpret even the sensation, and it wants to give a meaning to anything, and it wants you to think of the planning that you have for tomorrow and the kids and the school and the other things. And you continue to shift your awareness, shift your attention on the only thing that is real, the sensation. And of course, it's a kind of gymnastic, a kind of training that little by little the brain will get used to lose interest for its own thoughts. We start to lose interest for our own thoughts. And it can take a practice, it can take a time, but what an amazing practice. And this would be one of the first things. And we get lost in the middle of a relationship and we believe that we are a me that is being rejected, that is being ignored, or with our parents we come back to the state of being a kid and we feel again the injustice, and we feel the same with our employer or with our colleague, and in the middle of the traffic we get so involved in the idea of being a me and a me that has a life, and we lose senses of who we really are. But that's not a problem, it's just the portal through which we can awake. The portal is often on this emotion that feels so real, and they speak about a me, on these thoughts that seem so real, and it seems to talk about a me that exists in the world. So what an amazing opportunity every time that we realize that we've been identified with this character, we've been believing that we are this character, and we lost the sense of peace and joy and calm. There is everything that we are, using the portal. We use the portal to ask ourselves a very important question that will bring us back to the only reality, to the to awareness. And this question can be, how is this important? Is this personal? Is this talking about a me? Who is this me? Where is this me? Am I that? Am I that? Am I that is one of my favorite questions. Am I that? Or I'm what is aware of that? Am I this sensation of feeling ignored? Am I this feeling of rejection? Am I this anger? Am I this sadness? And if I take away the name sadness and anger and fear, and the only thing that stay is sensation, in which way this sensation is talking about me? Is this personal? How can this be personal? Is an object in experience, there is emerging in the same way this object in experience is emerging, this object in experience is emerging, this object in experience is emerging. So why sensation becomes personal and my sensations, wouldn't it be just another object in experience? And where is this me localized? Can I localize this me? Is here? Is here? There is an image of me? There is a thought of me? Where the mind is localizing that me and making it real. All these moments where we actually lose the awareness of who we really are indeed the portal, are indeed the perfect moment to realize, wait a second, I forgot. Another way to express that is like a little light in our car that turn on, and it's trying to tell us something. And what actually this light is trying to tell us is not, oh, you absolutely have to do something with this feeling, something is wrong, you're in danger and you're a me. What it actually is trying to tell us is, you forgot who you are. Hey, you forgot who you are. You forgot who you really are. This is an opportunity to see deeper and deeper that there is not a me in danger, there's not a me not enough, there's not a me not valuable, not lovable. That never exists. It actually just an idea created by the mind. Can you explore that deeper and deeper every and each time you get lost in the experience? Because every and each time you get lost in the experience, this is exactly what life is asking us to do. To feel, not to think. To be in awareness. To discover who we really are when we forgot the most and we are so convinced that we are a me. There is not enough, there is no safe, there is no happy. Without this moment of contraction in which we lose ourselves, our real self, there won't be moment of expansion in which, wait a second, this suffering is optional, it's not who I am, it's not, these thoughts are not real, these emotions are not mine. And without this contraction, I would have never seen how much I'm okay, how safe I am, how well I am, how peaceful I really am, because I am not that. And what is aware of that. And I wouldn't be seeing this much and this deeper that I am awareness unless it wasn't for the moment where I thought I was something else. And in those moments where I thought I was something else, it was so painful. Then something pushed me to move in the direction of discovering who am I really. So welcome the moment when you are on the emotional waves and storm, and you forget who you are, and instead of, I mean, the mind would do it, right? The mind would judge you. The mind would be like, I shouldn't be identified. I should know better. I shouldn't believe my thought. I should feel the feeling. Why am I resisting to this? I thought I was more advanced. And of course, the mind would say all these things. But try to recognize when these thoughts are also there, and see, this is perfect. This is exactly what it was supposed to be here in order for me to see deeper. Look at, who am I really? Am I the one who's having this experience and is identified, or I am the awareness in which all this is happening, and this is perfect, and this is the only thing that is supposed to happen, otherwise it wouldn't be there. I mean, life can mistake itself. Life is perfect. Life knows. God knows. The source, call it as you prefer. This is exactly the only thing that was supposed to be there. That's perfect. So I can welcome all the moment in which I am identified with no judgment, with no shame, with no rejection, with no, because there wasn't a me identified. And this me that would be better if it wasn't identified, doesn't exist either. So I hope this video speaks to you, and if it's the case, please leave me a comment. I'm always happy to read you and put me a like. And there is something that I'm starting in this YouTube channel. There's really about going deeper in the experience and seeing who we really are. If you're interested to have a chat or to speak and to have a coaching call, please don't hesitate to contact me. All the information are here below. Bye.